Hey folks, it's a Rit. Yeah, it's a fun night to do some figuring out of stuff, and if you watch my last video of how I raid Season 2, I've already switched it up, at least for some a little bit more survivability, so let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Also, I'm deciding whether or not I want to keep farming 3-8 in Season 2, but one of the ones I want to farm a lot is Season 2 110, the last level, and that's because it actually drops a lot of backpacks, and I want to use those backpacks. But Wilbur, I switched out Zelene for Wilbur because I realized that, what I'm trying to do with Zelene is to reduce the attacks on the enemy. But what's even better for Wilbur is that the damage will get normalized. So if you actually play a high level, Wilbur is almost like it's like three heroes combined into one. It's like a little bit of Vivica with the defense. It's like a Gormag or Tiberius or one of the blue heroes. What is it? Tiberius and the ones that basically reduce the defense. But here, this is even better than that. It's not 34%, it's 44%. So it's more like Isarnia, and but instead of 6 turns, you get for 4 turns. But long story short, and the one other hero would be kind of like a gunner. So gunner would then kind of average out the damage across all the players, all the heroes on your side. So Wilbur is really good. So if you have him and you haven't leveled him yet, something to look into. So so I've got Massandra over here. Massandra, just one more time, can basically give you mana back. So that's why I put Massandra all the way on the right side, because if you happen to have a hero that's almost about to charge up, then when Massandra goes off, your other heroes will also get mana back. And then for the folks that already use their special, then Massandra's going to charge them up a little bit, so you have a little bit of mana already started up. And I actually thought if you had like 2 or 3 Massandras, technically you could have unlimited mana almost going for a while. But that's if I have opportunity in the future, or if anybody wants to point me to a video about that, I'd love to watch it. Anyway, so here I'm going to go ahead and run this again. This is the setup that I would like. With the correct heroes, everybody has like mana, mana up, fast mana, except for the ones that just was do damage. So here we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and autoplay. I'm going to just let it auto run and just talk about what's going on. So that was a great little gem right there, the green gem. Albert's just going to get everybody powered up, and then hopefully follow up with everybody, the yellows, sorry, not the yellows, but the blues will start coming down. Nope, AI blows. So here we go. Massandra's going to power, Alizé right there, perfect. And then we got more mana stuff coming. So let's see what's here. Okay, so we got more blues and reds. Alright, so here's Wilbur. So Wilbur special is going to make everybody's damage get averaged out. Now, if everybody dies on this round, then the next round that you go into is actually going to work out really well. Because think about it, like, if you still have the defense and everybody dies on this round, then in the next round you'll still have this plus 63 defense going on, right? So, well, I guess that wore off, but that's fine. At this point, we're just the AI is trying to figure out how to go and kill that green dinosaur. Alright, so here we go. Pop. And then, so GM's going to go off, and then Massandra's going to go off. That was a good hit. All 3 hits hit. All 3 hits went off. Wilbur already goes off already. Great. And then now we're going to have... Let's see. Alright, there we go. So you see damage is going off all around. You don't have extra damage per se when Wilbur's off. It kind of, when I say normalize, everybody's getting... Think about, you have 1 enemy on the other side instead of having 4 enemies, right? So when you're raiding, I would say you need to have Wilbur on your side. Alright, you gotta pick up Wilbur to do these the farming. And so here we go. Alizé's going to take out one, and let's see, Misandras, let's see if it charged up anybody else. No, just one. Alright. So I love it. That's one thing I love about Misandra, just watching her charge up your heroes, and then your heroes being able to go off, kind of off on the side, you know. So, alright. So here, everybody is gonna get charged up. Provide a little bit more health for everybody. And then everybody's gonna die because that's a lot of damage, right? Nope. Oh, here we go. Alright, so the boss is... Oh, it's Wilbur versus Wilbur. So this is actually a pretty long match, depending on how it goes. But essentially, if their Wilbur goes off, then your Wilbur goes off. It's just like... It's interesting to watch. The logic is interesting to watch. But I guess his Wilbur's going to go off first. Or sorry, my Wilbur's going to go off first. And then his Wilbur's going to go off at this point. So then now my armor is going to decrease. So it's like it's switched up. But there's a lot of buff changing, and I love watching that. You know, when the buff changes back and forth. All right. Obviously, it's less damage from GM because of his defense is up while my defense is down. Alright, but watch this. So Misandra is going to go off. That should charge up my Wilbur. Perfect. So my Wilbur is now going to decrease the other Wilbur off. Okay, shoot him. 800 damage. That was a really good damage. And then my Albrecht is going to give everybody mana charge. And here we go. That was a hard hit. Perfect. So this was a great match. I think some people wanted to see, you know, what are the goods. Oh, that's a meteor fragment. Perfect. I want bags. That's what I'm looking for. See if we get a hard 2 bags. That's pretty good. So this is a pretty good run. All right. I do want to see how that matches with let's go over to here. Let's go over to season 1. This one over here, because I always like running this one here, because you get meteor fragment. It's you know, so think about it like this. Here I'm looking for meteor drops as well, but here the enemy is a lot easier to kill. I also get 3 turns, right, because you only need 9. You get 9 flags, whereas the season 2 on hard mode I'm dropping 10 flags, right? Alright, but let's see, this is gonna end it out over here, and this is much faster, right? So I'm just crushing through. If I wanted to farm this and get extra chests and load up my chest, that's good too. So there's a lot of pros and cons, but right now I'm looking for like high-end goods. Okay, so I'm looking more of those, but let's go ahead and see what the end result is here. Alright, end result here is coming up, right? Alright, come on. Alright, so we're getting there. Remember, I'm doing all this on auto. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, come on. And then I also have the healer thing going. So this is a lot faster. Normally I would clear this a lot faster with higher damage, folks. But this is, remember, this hero lineup is so that I can farm season 2. So this, I would actually be able to farm this faster with my other lineup. All right, so we'll see what we get here. Got 1 bag. That's it, you see. So you pay for what you get, meaning that 3 flags really you don't get as many drops, but you got a ton with the season 2 drop. So it's like pros and cons. Okay, so with that said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Just learning a lot tonight about how to raid faster, raid better, etc. And have a good one. Raid out. Bye.